Hey, friends and neighbors. Just came through and renewed Dolores's tabs. Now we gotta navigate our way out of this parking lot, which is a bit of a mess. Hopefully that guy doesn't clobber me. I don't want to alarm you, but there's a fiery ball in the sky right up there. Don't be scared. That is something that astronomers call a star, and it is its official name is the sun. Something that we don't see very often lately here in Washington, Western Washington anyway. I don't know about Eastern Washington, but yeah, so it is Friday. Earlier today I was riding to work and recorded a bit. We'll see if I ever post that one, but it was foggy this morning, but still a nice ride. And now it is a great, beautiful day. And as promised, I picked up Dolores's tabs. So hopefully I'll be able to get out on her this weekend if I'm not working. Or if I'm not on call. Got a big project going on at work, and I'm on call, like on standby for my part. They have to get to a certain point so I can do my thing, and then they decide if things are looking good, whether I need to do my thing in reverse. So hopefully tomorrow midday I'll be done with that, and they'll be far enough along that I don't have to be on Sunday when they make the call to go back the other way. Hopefully everything else is successful. So it just sucks that we're gonna have somewhat decent weather at least tomorrow. I think Sunday we return to kind of blech, but which means probably tomorrow I won't get to ride. Sunday maybe. Sunday hopefully get out on Dolores. I've got to get some fresh gas in her at least. The gas in her tank is a little bit old. I'm gonna drain that out and put it in the tank or in the can for the lawnmower or something. Boy, what a gorgeous day. I don't have my balaclava on. I've got the top of my jacket open. It's not like all tight around my neck to keep the wind out. Man, it's beautiful. Whew. Gorgeous day. I think I actually wanted to go that way. That's okay. I might actually put the sun visor. Nah, that thing doesn't help for shit. I'm not gonna miss that thing. And my new helmet, that sun visor thing, it really doesn't do that much. And this helmet anyway, it's not dark enough, I guess, but oh well. Here we have a roundabout with some gravel all over the place. This Johnson Way. We'll go down Johnson Way. How about that? Wow. Oh, this takes me right back down here. That's okay. A nice roundabout. Somebody smoking weed. Whew. Hey, KLR. I like the KLR. I've never owned one, but they are such a cool bike. Not just cool, but like they have, you know, cred, I guess, for lack of a better term. Really badass bike. Hey, buddy. Even more than my DR650. You know, they've been around a while, been through several iterations. Oh God, excuse me. Alright, we're gonna take the back way home. Should have just come this way to start with. So as we're coming into the weekend, we've got spring ahead, not too far off. Feels like forever away, but crap, it's gonna be March on Saturday, right? It's today, yeah, today's the 28th. Tomorrow is March. This year is flying, although in some cases not fast enough. And I think I'm gonna have a stressful year ahead of me. So I'm gonna hopefully be doing a lot of riding to burn off stress. Just trying to, you know, keep that PMA, you know, positive mental attitude, important for your health, physical and mental health. And riding is one of those things that, man, during the winter time when I can't ride, out here it's just gray for like, I mean, it's gray the better part of 6 months. It feels like it's probably more like 4. It kind of starts in November. You get through February, start to get a little bit more, you know, you see the sun a little bit more, or at least daylight a little bit more. You saw in my video from this morning, it was much brighter out. Around the same time I usually commute, and sun is out, you know, usually, I don't know what time it is now, what, 4:30-ish? 4 o'clock, you know, in December, 4 o'clock, it starts getting dark. Like, it's dark by 4:30. And yeah, when it's also cold and rainy and I can't ride all the time, it drains you. And I know I'm not the only one, but in the Pacific Northwest, where you're in these rainy climates, you know, you can't let rain stop you from doing stuff. But when it's also cold and icy, like, and what your stuff is motorcycling, it just, and you're relegated to riding after dark or before the sun comes up, yeah, you get kind of limited. My first year riding, when I bought the Honda CRF 250L and started commuting on that, I think I want to say I bought it in August, and like a week later took my MSF and then went and picked up the bike. Like, I actually left it at the dealer. It was like, hey, hold this for me till I get my license. And then I brought it home, and then that year was probably the mildest winter as far as cold and even wet that I've seen since I've lived out here. And I rode, I'm not kidding, unless I couldn't ride for some other reason, like I had an appointment or something, I rode to work every day in Seattle. And there were some cold days, and I didn't have the gear I have now, but that was 10 years ago, you know. But that year was awesome, and that really got me hooked on motorcycling and that bike itself. What a great bike. And ever since then, like the years in the wintertime, and especially where I work now, where it just gets treacherous on the roads there when it's cold, and I haven't been able to ride that many days. I've gotten close, but not every day like I did that year. And now I'm older, it's starting to take more of a toll on me, I think. You know, I'm under more stress and whatever, but not to belabor that point, but yeah, riding it's important to me, and hopefully I'll be able to do it for a long time. But you know, I don't take many risks on the bike. I try to take good care of my bikes. I don't ride them hard. You know, the DR650, some people leave comments on my videos about, oh, you're going too slow, this is boring. Well, you don't have to watch. A, there's plenty of channels where they're going faster, but B, these aren't just my bikes. They're, in many cases, they're my primary transportation, and they're also my primary release valve, you know what I mean? And if I beat the hell out of them or take risks that lead to them getting the hell beat out of them, like, you know, that's one less thing I have, and I don't have a lot of time to deal with repairs and shit. Like last year I lost like 4 months of waiting on repairs for Dolores that I probably should have just done myself, with the ridiculous of what happened there. But I didn't have time to do it, and not knowing exactly what I was getting into, I didn't want to risk losing more time and having to, you know, fix something that I screwed up. But yeah, so my point there is, I've got to I try to take care of the bikes, and I don't want to lose riding time because it's that important to me. And you know, not that, you know, riding a little bit frisky on the forest roads would be bad. It's not like I'm jumping and stuff, but I'm just not that kind of rider. Plus I just don't feel like riding that way. You know, it's more than just about the bike. It's my safety too. It's and what I get pleasure out of is riding sedately usually, you know. I get on it now and then. I don't always have the camera on when I do it. In fact, I usually don't. But they say ride your own ride. You know, usually that's kind of like when you're in a group, but it's also when you're out by yourself. Just do what you like, you know, and don't fault somebody else for doing what they like. And you know, if you don't like to watch it, I don't care, you know, don't watch it. My channel's for me. I just happen to have friends who watch too, and anybody who, you know, some of them have channels and some of them don't, and YouTube is what initially brought a lot of us together as friends, and for that I'm thankful, and I enjoy talking to people through the comments and on Discord and stuff. So plus it's relaxing at night, you know, and I didn't used to like editing, but I'm getting to like it more and more. And a lot of stuff I end up editing, I never post it. I just go through the old footage and piece some together, and it makes me want to get out and ride more when I'm relaxing at night and just putting some videos together, watching the world go by the camera as I ride. as I rode in the past.